Hey, we're alive. Hey, folks, thanks for tuning in to the BAM podcast. I'm your host, Mike Lafferty. I'm not playing the theme song today because, it's a low key Saturday, Sunday night show, and we're talking about the Spider Man trailer, which came out 4 days ago and contained a whole fistful of homages to various comic covers and old storylines. And Jacob, you have thoughts on this. What do you think?
Well, it's not so much thoughts as just appreciation for what Marvel is doing here. One of my huge problems with a lot of the previous Spider-Man movies, especially those related to the MCU, not so much the Miles Morales Spider-Verse films, which are separate, they never really felt like Spider-Man movies, especially the first couple. They felt like Iron Man movies that just happened to be Spider-Man themed, because a lot of the central focus was villains trying to do stuff because of Iron Man. But the previous one, No Way Home, I believe it was the first one that I felt was a Spider-Man movie where Spider-Man Peter Parker was the central focus, and he did Spider-Man things, doing Spider-Man stuff, and made me very happy. And especially with the all the crossover stuff with the previous iterations of Spider people made me very happy. And it looks like they are trying to continue in that trend with this one. By a lot of people might think they're probably trying to do too much, but there's a huge amount of speculation. And like I said, I'm not here for speculation. I'm here specifically to target what we've actually seen. I think a lot of these scenes are just going to be like a montage of Spider-Man has been busy, because it looks like, because of what's going on in the Daredevil series with Wilson Fisk being the neighbor, heroes are having a harder time in New York City, and that's bringing the villains out. So Spider-Man's having to deal with all these villains, and you can't focus on a single villain when it comes to Spider-Man. Spidey has too many villains in Marvel, and honestly, getting a nice montage where they combine those classic covers scenes. Honestly, I thought that was a really good way to do that, where he's rescuing the guy, fighting Tarantula, fighting Scorpion. I think there's more where he's like fighting Boomerang, and especially the Hand. Get a whole bunch of really nice classic villains in there, and then we can see where the story progresses.
Yeah, it's I'm intrigued. I've fallen off Marvel a little bit the last couple of years just because of all the bad movies. So I'm hopeful this is a return to form, but we'll have to see what happens.
There has been a lot of skipping, and that has been because, in my opinion, that's because they had to trash the entire Kang plot line because of what happened with the actor. So in that regard, they've had to rewrite whole entire scripts, whole entire storylines, and refocus elsewhere. When originally they had this huge plan.
Okay. Here's the Scorpion.
Yes, a classic Spider-Man villain who we got to see in the first Spider-Man film, and now we're getting to see him in it as the villain.
Yeah. So, who is this guy again? Was this Tarantula?
No, the one in the black suit there. That's Boomerang.
Oh, okay.
Not Captain Boomerang. Captain Boomerang is a DC Flash villain. This is just Boomerang.
And here's the Hand again doing pose that I call crouching tiger, hidden spider.
Mhm.
So yeah, it looks like there's going to be a big montage. Maybe 90 seconds to 5 minutes of Spider-Man's been busy.
Yeah,
And
and
here's a
there is the classic cover,
yeah,
the original cover that brought Spider-Man to the view of everyone.
yeah. Looks like Gene Simmons there, doesn't it?
Maybe you could say.
Everybody gets one for free, Gene. So.
Mhm. But yeah, we're getting altercations with characters who we otherwise never thought we'd see crossing over. We're getting Frank Castle crossing over into the movie universe. We hadn't seen that since freaking Daredevil, because the Daredevil cameo crossing over in the previous movie, people thought would never happen, but suddenly we got it happening, and it is justifying all the happiness that I'm feeling right now.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm not mistaken, didn't the Punisher first show up in a Spider-Man comic?
Yes, he when the Punisher first showed up, he was a Spider-Man villain.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't think it's a good fit for this incarnation of the Punisher, the way the character's been presented. However, it's fun to see a crossover, and maybe they'll make it work. So.
Mm-hmm. Well, based on the scene that I've seen, they're like chasing the same guy, and Spider-Man is trying to prevent Frank from killing the person he's chasing, while Spider-Man's trying to capture, because bring them to the police. No, we shoot them. No, we bring them to the police. We're the good guys.
Or what you could call the standard conversation everyone in Marvel has with Frank.
Yes.
So at some point.
Yeah, Frank is not a hero. Frank is a vigilante. He's not even an anti-hero. He is a vigilante. There's a huge distinction.
I'll be curious to see where that goes. I got to tell you, I hate to say it, but the part I'm least interested in is everyone forgetting all of his supporting cast, forgetting who he is. Mary J. and the kid in the chair, and those folks don't remember him. And I'm okay if we move on from that. I mean, I understand that's probably going to be the huge focus of the movie, but
I have a feeling that's going to be the focus of the movie is him trying to win back his friends, and I imagine we'll see how that goes. I'm hopeful it gets resolved. We'll see.
Okay. All right. Hey, what else is going on right now, sir?
Oh, there is so much happening right now. I've got a bunch of projects in the woodwork. I'm doing some stuff for you. I'm doing some stuff for people I can't talk about because of an NDA. Let's see, what can I discuss? I've been releasing a whole bunch of new superpowered legends stuff under the Horrorverse. This is a new superpowered legends universe, which is featuring iconic horror popular culture characters and monsters that are designed to be used as villains for your Mutants Masterminds game.
Well, that's cool. And if they go to the Rogue Genius game storefront on Drive-Thru RPG, they can find that.
Mm-hmm.
You and I are working on the Halloween edition of Cocaine Owlbear right now. I'm writing it. You're going to draw it. So hopefully that will be kickstarting sometime around August or September, so people can get the book in time for Halloween.
Should we call it Cocaine Owlbear Pumpkins and Powder?
Let's workshop it. We'll come back to that. Not the worst title I've heard. We'll see.
Okay.
So yeah, I was working on that manuscript today, but it's just a Honey Heist hack. It shouldn't take too long, but
Mm-hmm.
And we are doing kind of show. I don't know what I'm nervous about. We have like maybe one viewer right now. We've been working on a Havoc engine game called Danger Zone.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to this. I'm hopeful to see this. I put a lot of work in on that cover. So it'd be nice for
cover. Yeah, that's in layout right now. I'm doing it for a game jam on itch.io, and hopefully after that we can Kickstarter it or release it. But yeah, that's a pretty great cover. That could be an album cover right there.
Yeah, I'm really happy with that cover.
Yeah, I don't know if it comes across, but this guy here on the right, he's inspired by Afro Man. I think all the adventure town states, yeah, there's legalities involved. Don't make Afro Man mad. He'll make a song about you, and then you're
let's not make Afro Man mad. We like Afro Man. We support Afro Man.
He's the hero we need.
He's given us the lemon pancake dance.
He's a modern day folk hero, folks. The closest we have to it in America right now. So, yeah. All right. Well, I think that's all the show we have for tonight. Anything else you'll talk about?
Nope. Appreciating Spider-Man, appreciating good games coming out. That's really what we want to talk about. Fair enough.
All right, folks, thanks for checking out Banff Podcast. Next Saturday, we're going to be talking about the Castor versus Fighter Gap. Subtitle, Why Does Hawkeye Hang Out with Doctor Strange? The deep disparity between melee classes and caster classes in 5e. Mm-hmm. We'll have Darren Drader, formerly of Wizards of the Coast, here to talk about that, along with Bear, the Gen X GM, and my co-host here, Jacob, will be here as well, talking about that. So it should be a lot of fun, and we'll catch you next time on the Banff Podcast.
Have a good night, everyone.